We are a horse rescue that focuses primarily on the rehabilitation, rehoming, retraining of neglected horses, abused horses, abandoned horses. We also take in donkeys, mules, minis, ponies, anything of the equine variety. I'm an attorney. In 2009, a friend of mine called me because they got a call on a bunch of horses who were being neglected. So they asked me, because I was a horse person and a lawyer, would you look at this and see what you think? There were 2 stallions in the group. My husband and I, Mike, we decided that we would just take in those 2 stallions because they had nowhere else to go. I just attached to it, and it felt like something that I was supposed to do.
We realized there's a huge problem and a great big need for somebody to catch and recover and give hope to unwanted horses.
Our primary focus when we first bring them in is to get them healthy. We formulate a feeding plan for each individual horse.
We try to work with people and make sure they're not just shooting for, a fat and shiny horse, but they're actually replacing all the nutrition so they get a healthy, shiny horse. Purina Professional Formula Strategy GX is a great formula for a lot of these horses in these rescues because it will meet the nutrition needs of a real wide variety of horses. We know that these horses thrive on consistency, so we want to make the feeding program effective, but we also want to make it as simple as possible.
The proof is in our pictures. You see how our horses come to us skinny and they leave toned and fit and healthy and shiny. And we love that. Even if they didn't assist us, we'd still be buying Purina.
We do a lot of nutrition training and educating. To have both the nutrition expertise and the veterinary expertise, we can come up with some really good support and help.
Once we get them healthy enough, then we'll start their training program. Some of the horses come here, they've never been touched by a human. Some have been previously trained, but maybe not very well.
It's the little details with horse training that make the difference in whether or not a human hates them or loves them. It's not necessarily how well they ride, but how well they handle day to day.
We have a lot of these rescue horses that once they've gone through the program and they have recovered, we put them on Enrich Plus, which is our ration balancer that is essentially feed for horses who no longer need feed. They just need the nutrition that is missing out of hay or pasture.
It's just so inspiring to see their transformation, to go from a horse that's never been touched or abused, neglected, to a horse that is thriving.
Pegasus works wonders. They give horses confidence that they're not abandoned, that they're not neglected, that they are loved, and that they do have a purpose.
Once we have the horses going well enough that they're ready for adopters, then we'll have people come out that are interested in adopting them, and we go to extreme lengths to make sure that we're adopting the right horse to the right person.
We love and dread the day a horse leaves because we have put a lot of love and a lot of time and a lot of sweat into bringing horses back. They become like family. So it's really tough to say goodbye, but we find satisfaction in that we've made a good pair.
This has been the most rewarding thing that I've ever done. It has grown beyond our wildest imagination. This is a 95-acre ranch, and we went from basically Mike and I doing all the chores to having to actually hire ranch hands and then to obtain volunteers to help us. We've probably taken in and rehabbed and adopted out over 100 horses, and we've helped more than 100 others.